Hi everyone. As we prepare for the start of March Madness, we're here talking recruiting, consulting, and basketball with Pat McGowan from Fidato Partners and Bobby Knight, former coach of the Indiana Hoosiers. Pat, why did you get into this profession?
Why did I get into it? I got into professional services after college because I always wanted to help people and I wanted to try and deliver value to businesses. At the time I didn't know what that meant, but here we are 18 years later.
Coach Knight, an unnamed source revealed that you recruited Pat McGowan to play basketball for you at Indiana University, but he declined the opportunity.
Unnamed sources. Tell me what's an unnamed source. Anybody do that? I mean, tell them what the hell is, you're going to ask me questions. What's an unnamed source?
Coach, can you please answer the question? Did you recruit Pat McGowan to play for you, and did he reject you?
Let me answer that. That is an absolute crock of
Pat, why did you give up basketball and focus on recruiting and consulting?
It was funny. I had a chance to try out for Indiana basketball, and on a recruiting trip, Bob Knight actually punched me, believe it or not, which is kind of insane to say. And it was because I told him that his sweater was too tight, and the guy went nuts. So he basically, just about chased me out of the gym, and that was pretty much the end of my basketball career, which led me into recruiting and consulting world.
Coach, is it true what Pat said during the press conference yesterday that you punched him during a recruiting visit?
He wants to sit down and talk to me instead of holding press conferences about a lot of bull. I'll be glad to sit down and talk to him and explain things to him a little bit. If that's what, in fact, he wants to do, instead of going through a lot of bull that most of which has not happened in press conferences.
Pat, you haven't spoken directly to Coach Knight in more than 20 years. He's gone on to become one of the greatest coaches in basketball history, and you've helped lead Fidato Partners to become the best professional services firm in the Mid-Atlantic. Isn't it time to bury the hatchet?
I think it is. I have a great deal of respect for Coach Knight. I think he's been judged unfairly at times. He's punched some players, he's thrown some chairs, he's got the bad guy reputation, and sometimes I think it's unwarranted. He's done a lot of good for the game, and I think he's one of the best of all time.